Preparing scripture for this reflection from those prescribed, I had to do a bit of a double take. From week to week, most churches dutifully start with appointed readings, which is why I myself mostly do likewise. And this week, the Old Testament gives a lovely bit of storytelling on God's choice of David, that ancestor of Jesus whose name is worth dropping in Christmas carols and prophecies. We walk a narrower path than it seems, perhaps confidently, but it's as well to be mindful of what's on either side. Look at the bigger picture. Things can get a bit more interesting. So this story of the choosing of the shepherd boy as future king does bring a welcome message about leadership, shaking up privilege and expectations. And yet it also follows on from a truly shocking history of serial corruption, both of religious leadership and of monarchy in Israel, where traditional succession based on family and custom goes seriously wrong. But here's where the path gets seriously precarious. The people's demand for a king to fight our battles for us now will be like all the other nations, with a king to lead us and go before us and fight our battles. The people's demand for a king is recognised as an evil. And yet, following on from that, the refusal by King Saul to indulge in genocide, in the complete and indiscriminate extermination of fellow creatures in supposed obedience to God, refusal of that nuclear option becomes the tipping point at which that king is deposed by God's representatives. How can we walk such a precarious ridge seeking good news in view of such horrors? By recycling, that's how. Recycling with integrity. And I'm ever more convinced that Christian faith and teaching wakes us up and equips us with resilience for the rapidly evolving demands of the real world.